Now, people who watch my videos may know that recently I did a little video on my new zombie speed loader. Everybody knows what these are. They're little speed loaders. You stick them in your gun, you twist this little handle, it loads your gun quickly. That's why it's called a speed loader. It loads it speedily, I guess. So that's what a speed loader is, and I did a little review on it. And people also know, if they've watched my past videos, that I always say I carry one of these little bullet strippers. Well, they're not called strippers. I think that, well, they're called speed strips. They're not strippers like you think of, so don't get excited. These don't have daddy issues or C-section scars, so they're not strippers. They are speed strips. Now, this is a Bianchi speed strip. And so people see both of these and they say, well, which do you prefer? Do you prefer speed loaders or speed strips? Well, I'm going to have to say I by far prefer speed strips. And I'll tell you a couple of reasons here why I prefer speed strips. For one, speed loaders are bulky. They're bigger, they're heavier, and they're like a big rock in your pocket. Now, some people like having a big rock in their pocket, but I don't. Now, you can get little mag pouches for these, not mag pouches, but speed loader pouches to carry on your belt. But who wants something else on their belt? I know I don't. So the reason I prefer these over these is these are bulky. These are very thin. I mean, that's what you're carrying in your pocket, that thickness. You stick this in your pocket, it lays very flat. You can even stick these in your back pocket very easily. And it feels like you got nothing in your pocket. It's much easier than carrying an extra magazine, even if you carry a semi-auto. This is just the most low-profile way that I think you can possibly carry extra ammunition. And that's one of the reasons that I really prefer these. Now, another is the number of rounds. Now, it may only be one more round, but this one, you get 5 rounds. That's what goes in the gun. You get 5 rounds to reload. This one, you get 6. So you got 1 extra round, and more is more. Even if it's just 1 more, it's more. So I like it also because it carries a little bit more rounds. Now, the main reason I prefer these is they're just more versatile. Let's say you're shooting your way to cover. And we all know if you're under fire, the first thing you want to do is try to get to cover. So you fire 2 rounds. Let's say you shoot 2 rounds out of your revolver getting to cover. Well, to use this, you got to fire and eject all 5 rounds. You cannot use this if there's, say, 2 rounds left in the cylinder. You have to empty the cylinder to use it. But if you're using those, you can pop it up, pop out the 2 rounds you fired, use this, strip off 2 rounds real quickly, and this goes real quick once you get used to using them. Pop off the 2 rounds you need, the 3 rounds you need, 4 rounds you need, or 5, whatever you need. You don't have to eject more rounds than you shot. And you don't have to try to hang on to those loose rounds later. Whatever rounds you have are still in this. Even if you use 2 of it, the other 3 or 4 are still just in this thing right here where you can grab them instantly. You don't have loose rounds falling out of your pocket or landing on the ground or whatever. So it's more versatile and easy to use. Now, another thing about these that you don't really think about is if you don't have the cylinder lined up properly when you get out, sometimes these are a little stiff to get in, a little hard to get them all lined up and get them in at the same time. So you got to fiddle with it and you got to jerk it around a little bit and just get it to work. Now, with these, you don't have to do that. You just pop them into the 1 or 2, spots in the cylinder that are closest to you, the furthest out. It's easy. You just slap them right in. So there you have it. 2 ways to make loading a revolver quicker and easier. I happen to much prefer these. Now, you might like these. If you want to carry 2 or 3 of these on your belt in pouches, more power to you. It's still extra ammo. It's still smaller than carrying an extra magazine. It's way smaller than carrying an extra magazine for most guns. But I'm still going to stick to these. I think I can use these better. I'm faster with these, and I think they're more versatile. So these will be the ones I prefer. Which ones you prefer, that'll be up to you. You ain't even my real dad. To use this, I should say. Or if you've got this, you could open your magazine. That's not what I'm... Open your magazine? Good God. People will eat me alive for that bullshit. You have to fire and eject all 5 rounds to be able to use it. You can't leave rounds in the chamber. Chamber? What the... Now, some people will say that this is much... I'm going to start this all over again. Now I'm going to say that I by far, wait a second, have I got this on? Yes. For once I remember to turn the damn mic on.